Good morning. It's time tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a video, and after that I'm gonna start cleaning the house because I have to clean the house. It'll take me like 2.5 hours to do, man. A lot of work. I have to clean the upstairs. And I have to clean the downstairs for $30. It'll take me like 2.5 hours to clean all that. That's a lot of work right now. I need the money. I have no money right now. Yeah, man. I have no money. I mean, that's why you're very generous with Peter Jackson and the Hollywood actors. Yes, because I know the feeling of being poor. It's not fun, man. The feeling of not having any money. It's not fun at all. It's not fun. I know the feeling. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Yeah. That's why God gave you the keys life, and that way you can make your billions, man. I know you have anxiety, you trip. That's how you open the door and you make your money. So, yeah. I'm sorry. Ivan, I love you. Your book is so good. I know, man. My book's a masterpiece, man. Amazing story. You know. It's a masterpiece, man. My book. It's an amazing story. Yeah, as you guys read, right? God, but seriously, man, how the fuck do you write like that, man? You're fucking gifted, guys. It's a gift. I don't know how to do that, man. Wow, your characters just come alive and your story feels fresh. Doesn't feel dry at all. Yeah, like every time I read section of your book doesn't feel dry. It feels fresh. How the fuck you do that? I don't know, guys. It's a gift. Honestly, I have. Oh, him, senor. Yeah, yeah. Did you struggle writing Xanus? No, man. I wrote that with ease, guys. I'm online. I wrote it with ease. I didn't struggle. Yeah, I had writer's block in a few chapters, but what I showed you, I wrote it down with ease. I didn't struggle writing it, man. I have a creative gift. I wrote with ease, guys. You wrote what you chose with ease, yeah, I did. I wrote with ease. Yeah, I'm a great genius, obviously. I'm gifted. They're unique. I wrote that with ease too. I wrote that off the top of my head. I didn't even brainstorm their unique, but what I showed you, I wrote that off the top of my head, guys. And were you still entertaining? Yeah, I mean that's a fucking six star to your romance story. Yeah, I wrote that in class, man. I have the gift, man. I have the gift. Don't you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you gonna watch the show after you make this video. No, I'm gonna clean the house because I have to clean the upstairs and downstairs. There's a lot of work. It'll take me like 3 hours to clean, so I'll be watching the videos hours after you guys watch it. And I hope Little Nightmares, Rabbit Hole Little Nightmares. I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch that tonight at night. Little Nightmares, maybe around 7 o'clock. I'll watch it. Yeah. Little Nightmares 3. If Rabbit's playing, I didn't check my YouTube, the YouTube, but Rabbit's YouTube channel. But I mean, I hope he uploaded Little Nightmares. I can't wait to watch that game. That's a sick game. He's Ivan. I love your book. I know, sweetie. My book is sick. Yeah. So Peter Mel Gibson, I hope you guys are impressed by my snippets. I'm impressed, man. Your book is amazing, Ivan. This is more. It's more entertaining with the rings. Yeah, guys. I told you my book was more entertaining with the rings. It's better. I wasn't lying. You guys don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. You know Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is much higher quality in terms of the depth of the worlding and the richness of the speech. Like Ere the Sun Rises. That's very deep. But the story is not as entertaining. It feels more dry when you read it. Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings is a bit of a dry book when you read it. It's a bit dry when you read it. It doesn't feel like life hasn't made it to the page, right? When you read it. That's why I see it as like a boring masterpiece. The masterpiece was a little boring, right? A little bit boring. For me personally, anyways. When you reread Lord of the Rings, maybe I might reread it. Reread. What I might do, I might read the second half of Fellowship of the Ring because the first half of Fellowship of the Ring is pretty boring. So I'll read the second half of it, and I'll read Two Towers. Because Two Towers is the thing I like more than Fellowship of the Ring, the books. I'll read the second half of Fellowship of the Ring, and I'll reread Two Towers and Return of the King. But first half of Lord of the Rings, I'm not reading that. Because the first half is a slog, obviously, right? Yeah. Or do you guys want me to do the read along again? I can read the second half of Lord of the Rings. I might do that. Yeah. I read to you the first half of Lord of the Rings 4 years ago. I can read the second half of it, but I mean. Now I prefer to just read on my own. Reading it out loud is not the same experience as reading it in your head, right? Yeah. 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 I mean, Zane is more simple than Lord of the Rings. Yes, it is. Zane's is more simple than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, more simple story to understand. Lord of the Rings is tough to understand because Jared Tolkien has so much things going on every page. It's more complicated, right? Lord of the Rings, because I can never adapt Lord of the Rings. It's too complicated for me. That's why I'm surprised that Peter Jackson pulled it off. He was able to make an amazing adaptation. But even though it's not like the book, it was amazing. Obviously, quite different from the book, but it's still amazing. Yeah. Man, how the fuck you do that? When I read your book, I get a different feeling out of it. All these other books feel normal and dry when you read it. I know. I have the gift cards in my hands. You know. gift. Yeah. 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 That's what the gates want to ban. I yes. Did you guys understand why I told you Xanus is money? Why the gates want to control my brand? Yeah, they know it's better than Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. That's why they want to control it, obviously. Ivan's the son of God. He has the keys. He wrote the novel, so he'll make his billions off that. It's also the greatest story ever told. It's an IP that will be more popular than Harry Potter and Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Yes. Because they're thinking bigger picture, yeah. Yeah, $25 billion for Ivan and VJ is nothing to us. But because they have the keys to the kingdom, with that money, they can start their own film studio, and start their own film studio, and they can fund the movie for $3 billion for Peter Jackson, and then they could sell the merch and sell the game, make a game too, and then that's like a 100 billion dollar brand. Yeah, thinking bigger picture, obviously. Because Xanus will be a huge brand, bigger than even George Lucas Star Wars. Star Wars is like the most popular IP in the anime industry. Xanus will beat that, man. Xanus will even beat Star Wars. And even though George Lucas is famous, he's not the son of God, right? George Lucas is not the son of God. Obviously, he's not me, right? If you think Nia 2 Star Wars theory is a crazy Star Wars fan, nothing. He'll be a much crazier Xanus fan, Nia 2's. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Ninja will be even a crazier Star Wars fan. Zaya's fan than Star Wars. Neotus's favorite movie isn't even Star Wars, it's Gladiator, I heard. When I saw one of the YouTube videos, he said Gladiator is like one of his favorite movies. So my guess is Neotus is into those sword movies. Well, he'll love Zane's even more than Gladiator. And Zane's will be a better movie than Gladiator, man. Gladiator was a good movie, but Gladiator is not even as good as Lord of the Rings, right? Lord of the Rings is better than Gladiator for me personally, but Gladiator was an amazing movie though, but Lord of the Rings is better than Gladiator. That's what I'm saying. As Gladiator is not fantasy, Gladiator is like medieval. Obviously. What will Zane's be like for the movie? The best example is Lord of the Rings. It's a fantasy world. It's not medieval like Kingdom of Heaven and Gladiator. No. It's more like Lord of the Rings. Say this, except there is no languages of the elves. Not stuff in my book. My book, all the characters speak English. With Lord of the Rings, they have the language of the elves and the elvish language of the elves and all that stuff. That's why the world building of Lord of the Rings is deeper than my book, obviously, richer than my book. My world building, I think, is more unique and it's more interesting. My story, it's a better story than Lord of the Rings. Say it's a masterpiece. Say it's a masterpiece from Sarah. Yeah, Emma. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say this is a masterpiece. Oh yeah, it is, man. It's an amazing story when you read it. It's a masterpiece, man. Fucking masterpiece, yes. Yeah. Why, man? Are you serious? You don't have one boring chapter? No. All my chapters are ending reads when you read it. There are weaker ones than other ones. All my chapters are ending chapters. There's not one boring chapter in my book. So I have the gift. I know how to hook you from page one to page to the last to the end of the book, obviously. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, I can't wait to read your book. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna. I'm gonna take you for a ride, man. Like you had a ride of a lifetime reading my book, man. It's a masterpiece, man. Best $80 you're gonna spend of your life, or the best $20 you're gonna spend of your life. It's the best fan's operator. Yeah. I will. Most people buy the print or the ebook. The ebook, obviously, because a lot of fans don't want to wait. Like for the print, you might wait maybe 2.5 weeks for the book to come in. Some fans want to read my book right away, so they just purchase the ebook. But I guarantee you, a lot of the book nerds will buy both. Okay, I want to read Ivan's book right away. I'll just purchase the ebook and read it, and after that, I might buy a print collection, a print edition. That way, I can have it as part of my collection. Because book nerds like having a book collection in their house, right? And I know Bronny Durfee will buy my print because Bronny Durfee doesn't like reading ebooks. He hates ebooks. He likes having a nice print collection. So Bronny Durfee will obviously buy my print. A lot of book nerds will buy the print. You have to be aware of spoilers, obviously. People can spoil the story for you, especially Volume 3. You have to be careful about that stuff. In Volume 3, I won't spoil the story for you. Yeah. You have to be aware of spoilers. Once I release it, it'll have crazy buzz. Everyone around will be buzzing about it. Did you read that book? Holy shit, that's the greatest hour in my life, I know. Yeah. Like, holy shit. Yeah, man, the book is sick. Yeah. Alright, did you show us quite a bit of big scenes? Yeah, I did. I did show you quite a bit of big scenes, but not all the scenes I showed you were my big scenes. Some of them are not as entertaining scenes. That's why I'm not showing you anymore, because I don't want to spoil the story. I already showed you quite a bit of my big scenes. So you guys don't really know what's going on, but you have an idea because I told you an idea what Volume 1 and Volume 2 is about. That's why I don't want to spoil the story for you. Obviously, you'll see when you read it. I won't spoil the story for you, obviously. Yeah, that's why I didn't show you Volume 3, because I won't spoil the story for you. Volume 3 is when shit gets real, shit gets deep. It's a dark period of Takis' life when you read it. Amazing Volume 3. Volume 3 is cinema, man. Pure cinema. Cinema on the page. It's a masterpiece, man. Yeah, that's why it's my favorite. You could argue Volume 2 is better. It depends on the audience, too, but yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. Talk for another 30 minutes, and that's it. I have to start cleaning the house for my money, my $30, right? guys. Well, upstairs to get my coffee. Talk for another 30 minutes. I'm done, guys. Then I gotta clean the house. I'll be watching the video hours after you guys. Maybe 4 hours after you guys watch this. Yeah. It'll be like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock around when I'm done cleaning the upstairs and the downstairs, right? Is a lot of work, Ivan. Yeah, I have to clean the upstairs. I also have to clean the shoe place in the downstairs. But the downstairs, I just have to clean the bathroom and the laundry room, and I can just mop the basement because people barely hang out in the basement. I'm the only one who hangs out in the basement. Everyone always hangs out upstairs. So the basement won't take that long to clean. It's the upstairs that's a lot of work. And I might also I have to clean my room too. My room's a mess. I have to clean it. So it's taking like 3 hours. 2.5 hours to do all that, man. I'll be done at like 2 o'clock. And I get my $30 and I can get get stuff for myself, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your book is sick, man. I know. Well, you guys read it, were you guys impressed? Yeah, I mean, your book's entertaining, man. It's an amazing story. Like, it's like magic on a page. I know. It's beautifully written. These horrid gardening clothes. I know. I love it. I love that. Yeah. I mean, that seems a little bit raw. Yeah, I don't want Papyri to seem like that's not really raw. I don't want Papyri to seem like this. These horrid gardening clothes. I know, sick. I know. Your book is sick, man. Your book is sick, man. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan Takis really works for Eli. As you guys read in that scene, yeah, he does chores for Eli. He has to pick the fruits from the trees, right? This is where we make our famous Saffron's fruit pies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Imagine playing to the screen, looking at a sick movie. Because like looking at a sick movie, this is Brilliant Rings. I don't be Brilliant Rings. Yeah. 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 Yeah, man. So it's a masterpiece, man. You guys see what we wrote, man. You're a masterpiece. I know it's a masterpiece. I love your book. I don't know. It's sick. So this is money, man. Amazing book, man. I don't know. Are you saying that we're going to be hooked from page one till the end? Yes. You're going to be hooked consistently from page one, the prologue, to the end of the book. Xanus is that good. I'm not lying, guys. I show all the snippets I showed you are from at least one chapter in each of the two volumes, volume one and volume two, and everything I showed you guys hooked and entertained. Yes, Simon. Yes, my whole book is entertaining. There are weaker chapters than others, but even the weak chapters are entertaining. And I guarantee you, some of my weak chapters are more entertaining than some of the best chapters in some of these other books, because my story is fresh. It's like magic on a page. These other books don't have that feeling. They feel a little bit dry. Obviously, the characters jump out a little bit, but not like my book. My book, they come alive on a page like crazy. That's why it's so entertaining when you read it. Yeah, even when they whisper, like automatically in my head, I picture the characters whispering. Yeah, I know. How do you do that, Ivan? I don't know. Let's get that. I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I mean, Zane's long book. Zane's will be about 800, 850 pages. Maybe 800 to 900 pages in this. Probably 800 pages, my book will be around there. Yeah, a good 800 pages. So it's a lot. It's longer than Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, but it's not longer than the whole Lord of the Rings series. Lord of the Rings is about 1,300 pages for the three books. My book is 800 pages, 850 pages for the three books. But you're gonna wish it was longer because the 800 places are the 800 pages are gonna fly by when you read it. Because you're gonna be hooked for hours turning the page. So 800 pages will fly by in like 8, 9, 10 hours. You'll finish the book, man. Yeah. And the best experience of your life will be reading it for the first time. You read it and then you read on through, you're blown away. Like, holy shit, this is sick, man. Yeah, you're blown away by the plot of the story, and yeah. And once you read, you're just like, oh my god, that's cinema on the page. That was the greatest fantasy novel I read in my life, man. Yeah, Ivan is the GOAT. Ivan will become the GOAT. Yeah, I'll be the GOAT, man. Ivan is the GOAT. Best fantasy author ever, right? Yeah, J.R.R. Tolkien's number 2 for me, or George R. R. Martin. Ivan's number 1. Ivan wrote a better book than those books. Yes, I did. This is better than Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, guys. Come on, it's a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. Evan. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't get it. Like Lord of the Rings and The Way of Kings and Game of Thrones, the quality in terms of the choice of words, the richness of the speech, the richness of the worlding, it's better quality than your book. Your book's more simple when you describe the worldling and the lands and what the characters are thinking and everything. And their dialogue is a bit more simple too. It's not as rich as those books, but it's more fresh, it's more entertaining. How the fuck you do it? I don't know. It's a gift, guys. I don't know how to do it, man. It's a gift. My father gave me a gift. Because you guys notice when you read sections of my book, when I describe stuff, I'm very simple. Yeah, I mean, it's very simple, but it's still fucking entertaining, I mean. And these other books, they have like deeper, richer words when they describe the world building, and the dialogue is even deeper and richer than your book. But it feels more dry. It's not as entertaining. I don't know how the fuck you do that. I don't know. It's a gift. My father gave me the gift. I have the gift, obviously. Don't him say, yeah. Emma. What was on it, guys? Yeah. Now this is gonna clean the house for $30, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your world is so unique. You know what I'm saying? The north, the south. Tactics is from the heavenly northern kingdom. He comes to the south. And when he claims to be the Prince of Xanus, they don't believe him. No, they don't believe him, obviously. I don't want to spoil the story for you. As you guys read it, right? They always have that reaction, that cannot be, that cannot be. That's crazy. Why would a northern come here? Why the fuck would this man come here? Yeah, the Southerns are shocked. So they can't believe it. Yeah. And that's why I wrote a masterpiece, man. Yeah. The Southerns are shocked. They can't believe it, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Why does tactics give good evidence? Well, I won't spoil story because too. I mean, you read the book, but even then, they don't believe that he's a Prince of Xanus, obviously. Doesn't matter. They don't believe it. They can't believe it. The only one who believes is Lithia. Lithia has the faith. I won't spoil story for you. Lithia has the faith, and Belle trusts Lithia with her life. So Belle, you can say, believes too, but all the other scholars are not fully convinced. They don't believe it, which leads into Cassius, obviously, in Acts of Sacrifice. I won't spoil story for you. Yeah, they don't believe it. They can't believe it. It's like blasphemy, right? Yeah, like why the fuck would the Prince of Xanus come here? What the Northern's never come to the South. They fear the wolves. Why the fuck would that guy come here? That's why Bell's like, Liv, that's crazy speech. No, the Arizona's watering these parts. We're in the South. And they always have a reaction that cannot be. It's crazy. It's crazy. They can't believe it. Yeah, Ivan, your world is unique. I know it's a sick world. It's a sick, unique world, man. I believe my world is even more unique than Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings. Those worldlings are richer and more in depth, but my worldling I think is more unique with the Northers and the Southers, the North and the South. As a unique world, obviously, that I created for my book, right? Yeah, it's a very unique world that I created for my book. Emma. Yeah. That's what Xanus would be the greatest story ever told, man. When you read it, guys. When you have a masterpiece, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was interesting. Yeah, we read snippets of your book. Your book is amazing. Yeah, my book's an amazing, amazing story. Yeah, man. It's an amazing story. When you read it right, yeah. Rabbit's uploading, hopefully Rabbit uploaded Little Nightmares 3. I'm excited to play that, to watch that game. After I clean the house, I get my money, I'll get my stuff, go to the store, get my stuff, and then I'll watch the show with you guys. I might make another video and watch that. And after that, around like 7 o'clock, I'll watch Rob Red. Are you going to the movies Ivan today? I might take today off. So far, I only took like 5 days off in like the 45 days I went. But I took 5 days off. But yeah. I hope Rabbit upload Little Nightmares. I think he did though. Rabbit always plays Little Nightmares, right? It comes out today, so Rabbit should be uploading it today, hopefully. I don't know. If he doesn't, then that's too bad, right? Yeah. I didn't check his YouTube channel yet, so. Your book's amazing. Oh, yeah, it's amazing, my book. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, man. It's a masterpiece, my book. Yeah. That's why Zays will be the best fans already, guys. You'll see when you read my book. Yeah, your book is sick, but my book's amazing. Masterpiece. Zays is money. Money, man. Yeah. Ivan, Zays is a book you can get tired of? No. You can never get tired of Zays. Zays is a book you can reread over and over and over and over again. You're never going to get tired of it. As I've read my book a good, I don't know, 5 times, and I keep going back and I keep reading sections, I'm still hooked and entertained during the page because Zays is a special story, man. Most books fans can read maybe 3, 4, 5 times in their life. Zays is a book you can read like 20 times in your life, 30 times in your life, and you're not going to get tired of it. You can just keep reading it over and over again because it's such an amazing story. And so when I release my book, it will be a public embarrassment in the industry. And all the fantasy books that come out after the world reads Xanus, especially the book nerds, is a letdown. It's a letdown because these authors, they don't have the same writing style that I have. And their books don't feel as magical as mine. They feel a bit dry. Ivan's book's not dry, it's fresh, and it's very entertaining. That's why it will be public embarrassment in the anime industry when I release my book, guys. As you guys read, right? Yeah, Ivan, it's fucking entertaining, but yes, it is. That's what Xanus will be the best fans I've ever written when you guys read some Sarah. Anyways, here's the video, guys. Hope you guys love the show. I'm gonna upload the video and I'm gonna start cleaning the house for $30, and I'll enjoy the show hours after you guys. And I'm gonna watch Little Nightmares 3 if Rabbit uploaded on his channel. This is Ivan on sign out. Peace out. You guys on my show. Peace out, guys. Oh, hey, I'm sad. Hope you enjoyed this show.